Hi, John. So, a couple of things to get to in this one. So, you're asking about You Do Something to Me by Paul Weller. So, I had a look at that. And yeah, you pretty much had it right from the get go. So, you just start off with the E minor there, bring it up 2 frets, and then up one more. So, you've got like that. Now, it's on the piano, that particular part in the song. So, if you want it to sound a little bit more like that, you want to take this part up an octave because that bit on the piano is you can hear it's higher. So what you can do is, because this is B and E, here's B and E as well, up an octave. So you can hear that if you take this up by 12 frets, same notes, right? So you just take these up 2 frets and then up another one, so within the chord, right? So hold your E minor, get these two in here. So that's just third finger, fourth finger, second fret on the two thin strings with the E minor chord, and then up another 2 frets. So that'd be then. Now, if you're finding that you're kind of having to cram your fingers in, what you can do as well is just get your third finger, and normally you're going to have your finger bent like that, but if you just bring it down the way, kind of bend it inwards, which generally you don't want to do because it tends to get in the way. But in this case, it'll work. So get your E minor chord there, this one down here. So then it's going to look like. All right. So then the next chords after that, when he starts doing the verse, you've got D, triangle shaped one, A minor, then C, and then he's back into the E minor bit. So once again, D, A minor, C. And you notice as well there that the D lasts for 4 beats, while the A minor and the C only last for 2 each. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Then back into the E minor bit. So talking about sort of changing, getting smooth with the chord changes. We'll use that as an example, right? So we're starting off on D for the chorus, right? So you just got that triangle shape there. So the first change is from D to A minor. So what you want to do, and this goes for any change from one chord to the next, just have a look at what's involved in getting from one chord to the next, right? So you've got D here. So first thing is that your first finger is coming back to the first fret on the second string. Then these two are coming over here on the third and fourth string. So middle finger on the fourth string, third finger on the third string. Right? So just slow that movement right down. This one, these two come over the top. And generally speaking, it's better to do all the movements at the same time. It's just kind of the most efficient way of going about it. But if you need to slow it right down to a crawl in order to do that, then that's fine. Just sort of do it really slow at first, and the more you do it, the quicker it'll get just naturally. So you're going D, A minor, D, A minor. So just practice that movement. You don't even necessarily need to strum it. It's better if you do, just to check, make sure you're getting it right. And as well as that, if you want to make absolutely sure you're getting it right, just do it one string at a time. So if you're getting any of that business, just kind of work your fingers into it and get it that way. So the next chord, then you've got you're going from A minor to C. So A minor to C is a nice easy one because these two, your first and second fingers, are staying in the same spot. So all you're doing, well, almost all you're doing, is taking your third finger up to there on the third fret on the fifth string. Now, one little thing there is, see the way my middle finger is pushed back here for the A minor to make room for my third finger. So as soon as I take my third finger away, I can afford then to just shift it up a little bit just to make it a bit easier for myself. So that change there is. So as I'm bringing this one up, I'm also kind of just shifting this up closer to the fret. Back and forward, back and forward. All right, and then one more little thing that we did, wrote down in the tabs, was the pentatonic scale, right? So just so don't worry about doing anything with it just yet. Just get the scale under your fingers, right? So it's just open to 3rd fret. Okay. Now use either your 2nd or 3rd fingers for this, because you're going to want your 1st finger for the 2nd fret stuff. So there's no point in going up here only to have to shift back down here when you can just use a different finger, and your hand stays in pretty much the same spot. It's more efficient that way. So you're going up by 3, up by 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, and try and do it back down as well. All right, so one more time. And try as well to get into the, don't overthink it now. If it's getting in your way, don't worry about it. But try as well to get into the habit of alternate picking. So that's just going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Because again, it's about efficiency. You want to, if you're going down, 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 like that, that's fine doing it at that speed. But if I wanted to go, you'd be working pretty hard going just down. So, but down, up, pretty much. So yeah, try and get into the habit as well, and just get the scale under your belt, and then we'll kind of get into what you can actually do with it later on. All right, see you next time.